Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm Revealing Too Much, and we are going to jump right in to episode 2 of Alan Wake Remastered. I hope you guys are ready. I hope I'm ready. Let's go ahead and do this.
On Alan Wake. I came to Bright Falls with my wife, Alice.
Thank
Go
you for
ahead
coming
and
here
get
with me.
into it.
I thought maybe you could write here.
I don't want to hear it. God damn it, Alice.
Now,
I'm so mad
she's
about a
missing.
typewriter.
Alice?
I woke up behind the wheel of a crashed car. I'm missing a week. I was attacked by shadowy men straight from a nightmare. The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at, but the cabin had disappeared.
Episode 2 taken. Why are they not chapters? I said that at the end of the last video. Feels like they should be chapters, but whatever.
Honey, I'm home.
Back here, sweetie. How was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
I mean, that's a great piece of advice, if you ask me. Oh, we got a new TV. Or I guess maybe we just didn't get rid of the box. All right, that's the coffee maker.
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
What is she finishing? I guess I could go ask her rather than ask you guys. Sorry for jumping right into the video, guys. Hopefully you don't mind getting straight into it, but I know it kind of started with Alan Wake instead of previously on, but that was just the nature of me
I
pausing.
just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
Oh, really?
Well, you seemed to think so last night.
Whoa. So I have to go out? Okay. Feels like we could just... Where does that door go? Oh, is it a closet? Must be a closet, right? Turn to sender, what I can't forget, Alex Casey, the things that I want, the fall of Casey. I'd read those books. I like thrillers.
These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called.
Oh.
Alan!
Sorry, hold on. Gotta read this manuscript page. Wait.
It's true what they say about the fall and the sudden stop at the end. I'd lain here in the snow while the lurid chain of scenes that had led me here kept playing in my head. A rerun of my own private snuff movie. A memory of my corpse. Alone at my own wake. Thinking in metaphors again. The femme fatale was gone. Only a sour taste remained of the kiss that killed me. This was a late goodbye. 13 years after I'd gotten my revenge, it had finally caught up with me. It had been a long time to bear the pain. My blood painted the snow red. A gruesome slushy
Gross.
dissolved all the scattered painkillers and leisurely dripped down to the sewer, mingling with the bile of the city, becoming one with it. I can see them now. My wife and my baby. Honey, I'm home.
Please check the fuse box.
Okay, on my
I'm
way.
right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry.
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay. Hi.
You okay?
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
I know it's stupid, but it's just... Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too.
When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
So is that a mechanic in episode 2 here? Oh, we're doing the soft fade. Okay. Okay. I see you.
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head.
Okay, not a usable TV. Got it. Oh, she's back there? Well, what's over here then? Dang it.
Thank you for testing the lights, Miss Weaver. Everything seems to be fine.
I don't have the luxury of being complacent, Deputy Grant. The bulbs will need changing soon. You can't change them in the dark.
I'll be sure to take care of it, Miss Weaver.
Alice looked through the viewfinder.
Oh, I missed
lining up
that
the
many
shot.
pages.
Cauldron
in
Lake
the
was
last
breathtaking.
chapter.
Whoa.
Something caught her eye. A figure standing in the shadows behind the cabin, like a thin woman in a black dress. She lowered the camera and looked again. No one there. Just a collection of bushes that looked vaguely human-shaped. She shook her head and laughed.
I didn't realize all the pages were separate. I missed a lot last chapter.
To remind you, just in case.
Yeah, it's Mulligan here. I'm at Stucky's gas station with Thornton. There's no sign of him. Over.
Wait. Yeah, this is Thornton. Look, we've located the brake float. It's here. That's some good news, right? Stucky was supposed to be driving it at the rehearsals today. Over.
Oh, give me that. Mulligan here. Looks like someone really thrashed the garage. Over.
Okay, roger that, guys. Keep looking for Stucky. Jane's out.
Goofy. All right, can't
Mr.
go in there.
Wake, the sheriff is waiting for you in her office down the corridor.
Got it. On my way. Sorry. Oh, wait. What was I supposed to read there? Knack for winning contests. All right. Anyway.
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Yes.
Have you
Keeps you
started
safe
looking for
in
my
horrors.
wife yet?
Horror
My
stories.
men are already on
Cell
it.
phone.
Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake?
How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up.
Can't tell if the camera is supposed to be shaking
Excuse
when
me.
we see Alan
I
or
need to
not.
take this.
It's only when we're looking at Alan.
Hello?
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak. Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching
Mr.
you.
Wake, can I help you with anything?
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor.
The light's on. The deputies, they don't understand. They won't listen to me. I need it to be bright in here.
Get it, man.
In spite of its human mask, to describe the dark presence as intelligent would have implied human qualities on something decidedly inhuman. Nonetheless, it found the one spot in the diner that was dark enough. Some light spilled into the corridor, ravaging it. But it took the pain. Horrible as it was, the writer would soon fix that. He would be coming to the one place where it still had power.
Well, that's not good.
Hey! Hey, you!
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, "Go through the fence on the left."
I feel like I should take a flashlight and my guns with me, but I don't know if the game wants me to do that.
Well, folks, it's been another long night, and it's about time for me to sign off for a while. God knows I need my beauty sleep. Just one more item before I go.
Okay.
It's been a busy night for the sheriff.
It's so quiet.
Had a few broken windows, even a report of shots fired on Main Street. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton had to deal with two intoxicated young men who were celebrating the completion of their Deer Fest float. Now, folks, we get this every year. I know it's exciting that the big day's almost here, but let's save it for the party and leave the gunplay for the shooting competition, huh? There's no point in getting all worked up yet.
Okay.
The caller had told me to find a hole in the fence behind the police station. There was something for me in an abandoned car.
It's interesting that you can kick, but only in certain situations. All right, we probably better grab this, because I don't know what happens.
The kidnapper fired his gun one last time, and the shadow vanished into the darkness it had come from. See? Nothing to it, Wake. The thought of Alice in his hands was revolting. We stood on the wooden platform of Lover's Peak, the waterfall on the mountain behind us, the lights of the radio mast blinking red in the heights above. I fought with the urge to take a swing, force myself to speak. Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
Okay. What's in the truck?
Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business.
Barry?
Ow! Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Oh.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Ow! What the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
Yep. All right. Exit the sheriff's station. Okay. I have to enter the sheriff's station to... Is this guy... Oh... Ah, that's...
The writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark.
Is this what was supposed to be on the first TV? Why didn't it play?
Or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
Marvelous, Sarah. I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused on their recent and regrettable little
There's so many conversations to listen to. It's very interesting.
Of course, I can assure you that my staff has been reprimanded.
Tor and Odin never caused any trouble to anyone when they were still living at their farm.
Indeed. All we can do is to slow down the progress of their dementia.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh!
Hey! Oh my! Take it easy.
Hey,
Nobody move. Get your hands off of my client.
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent.
What's up, Barry?
If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
You can just punch someone in a
hell
police
was
station?
That about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He
Dang it,
smelled
Barry.
money, and he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him.
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing.
Great.
I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Who's Max?
Honestly, a fantastic question, Barry.
What an airhead.
Jeez,
All right.
Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan. She even has a fan site dedicated to you.
Yeah, it seems pretty rude, Alan. Why am I going the wrong way? What am I doing? This is not what I'm supposed to be doing.
Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car? Just listen to yourself. What, you shot a guy and his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? What, are you high? Have you been drinking?
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week, and someone's got Alice, and everything's just...
Do you understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
Wait here.
Not very supportive, Barry.
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here.
Hey, is this Toby?
Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure.
Got it. On
What
my
happened?
way. Oh, wait. You gonna answer?
Crazy poachers. Max
this
here
is
got
Max.
his foot caught in a trap. They're illegal to use here. Hell, you're not supposed to hunt within the park at all. But that doesn't stop some lowlifes. Hell, at least Max is gonna be okay. He got lucky. Max is still groggy from the shot I gave him, and I'd rather not leave him alone just yet. The form's on the desk across from the mammoth skeleton.
Seriously, Al, you can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster.
Everybody's
You
yelling
gotta
at me.
talk to the cops.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
No, this whole thing. Listen, you hit your head. I mean, geez, Al, come on. You gotta understand how crazy all this sounds. If you're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's working. Ha ha, let's have a laugh on Barry. Well, you had me going there real funny, Al. You can quit it now.
Okay. Well. It's not very supportive, that's for sure. Here you go.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too.
Good. Thank you for your help.
If you have any trouble finding it, just keep your eyes on the radio mast. It's right below that.
Deal.
Look, Al, you're asking me to believe that you shot a dude who went poof into thin air, a guy who was bulletproof until you pointed a flashlight at him. You hear that from people who end up spending time in padded rooms, strapped to their beds, wearing white shirts with too long tangled up sleeves, and eating a healthy diet of pills. Al, you make cruel jokes about people who believe that kind of stuff. You're the skeptic. You gave me an hour-long lecture on homeopathy last month. What was it? If there's no proof, it's pure bullshit. Period.
Guess the laugh's on me then.
Al, come on! I mean, okay. Okay, maybe something weird happened to you, okay?
Okay.
Thanks for the heartfelt vote of confidence.
All I'm saying is you gotta throw me a bone here, bestseller. What would you think if it was me? There's no way you should be going out at midnight with a gun.
No one asked you to come here, Barry. Either work with me on this or go straight back to New York. Your choice.
All right. Just feels like going into the woods at night
Just crazy talk, Al. Al.
is the problem.
Al? We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her! This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help, and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Achoo!
Oh, I lost all my batteries from
natives, Al.
the last chapter.
Locals are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be deliverance all over again.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Oh, this place is trying to kill me. I'll bet there's mold in here, spores, poison ivy, God knows what. It's
pretty nice.
So not worth a 15% commission.
Pretty nice cabin, to be honest. Looks very nice. Okay, extra batteries. Good. Coffee. It's the same coffee maker we had in New York, I think. All right, let's go. No, we'll leave those lights on for Barry. That's for sure. Right, here we go.
I'll wait here, Al. I'll hold down the fort. I'll be with you in spirit every step of the way, Al.
I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. What did Barry do to me?
Barry had never gotten along with Alice, but he knew Alan loved her with an almost frightening intensity. And now something had happened to Alice. And here was Al armed with a gun and saying things people got put in padded cells for. It was as if his friend had experienced a massive psychotic episode and was now totally disconnected from reality. It scared the shit out of Barry.
Well, that's not good. All right, weird little shed that I didn't need to go into.
Barry had the keys to the car he rented. It wasn't a long walk to the visitor center, and it wouldn't be any use to me in the forest. I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
All right. Let's see what we can do. It feels like the car would have absolutely been useful. Somebody's already driven this whole way. No. What's going on with this cabin?
Welcome back to the show, folks. As promised, our very own Dr. Nelson has just parked his rear end in the studio. Doc, what's your Deerfest plan like?
My plan? You make it sound a lot more organized than I ever seem to manage.
What? Oh, man. Didn't like that.
No plan. Really,
Didn't like that at all. Made me jump a little bit there.
A little too rickety to do much more than that, you know.
Oh, tell me about it. No sack race for us older gentlemen, huh?
Yes, exactly, Pat. But I'm going to check out the parade, of course. And I'll be one of the pie contest judges, too.
Well, that takes a different kind of constitution.
Oh, yeah, it's my kind of exercise.
Now, Doc, seriously, you're in pretty good shape, though. You're the outdoors type. I know for a fact you're an avid fisherman.
That's right. Matter of fact, just caught a heck of a largemouth bass early this morning.
But you're not taking part in the fishing contest?
No, not this year. See, Pat, I'm just not that competitive anymore. Now I just like to take my time and enjoy the peace of it. It's no fun if I need to worry about what I'm catching, you know?
Well, considering your track record, the participants are probably pretty happy you feel that way.
Well, Pat, that's kind of you to say.
I could have done this a whole time? I'm not a huge fan of like standing around in a game listening to something. It'd be nice to hopefully in the second one you'll be able to like listen to that as you go maybe or something. That would be a nice little addition. I don't mind it, but definitely slows things down. Again, still really feel like I could have just driven the car this whole way. Do we dip in here really quick and see? I don't like that there was just a dude outside the cabin. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Oh, is this the second?
Crime and punishment. The cancer and cure of civilization. But some crimes are impossible to punish, especially in Night Springs. Tonight's episode, The Man in the Mirror.
Okay.
He's inside, Agent. He's a weird one.
So, you're confessing to killing that guy, huh? Why?
Had it coming?
Yeah, but why would you do that? I mean, you're a nice guy. Normal. Took a kid to a soccer game. So how come at the game, you pick a guy and, quoting from the arresting officer's report here, assault the victim's head area repeatedly with the weapon of choice being a pair of bare fists? Wow, that sentence really flows, huh? Maybe you're not the literary type. Okay, so you mess him up. But why? Who was that guy? You couldn't ID him. Why would a guy like you do him like that?
I didn't like his face?
Well, you must have hated it, because you really went to town there. I mean, there's no way to tell what he looked like. No ID on him either.
That must be difficult.
But then we ran the fingerprints. Got a match. Your prints. Identical.
What?
How about that?
Your son said you were wearing a white shirt when you took him to the game. But the white shirt is on the dead guy.
It's plenty red now.
You won't get away with this.
Do you really think that's in any way relevant to me? I had plenty of time to talk to my boy before the cops arrived, you know? He won't stop screaming, am I right? You think he's ever gonna be okay? I left my mark. Believe me.
You bastard.
What? You gonna shoot me? What's the point? I'm going to prison. You got me.
I don't understand any of this.
And you never will. Don't worry. Maybe you'll see me again, Agent. Maybe in the mirror.
What? I don't know if that one worked as well as the first Night Springs. Night Springs? I don't know if that one worked as well as the first Night Springs episode did. Still fun though. Alright, let's go. Alright, coming up to the flocks of birds that try to hit us.
Rose knew that Rusty was in love with her, and she liked him too. She liked him a lot. He taught her to dance, and life had certainly taught her the value of a man who was gentle. He treated her well, made her smile, made her feel good. But Rusty wasn't the prince of her dreams, and that tended to underline the unbearable truth. She was no closer to that Hollywood magic than he was.
Wow, tough pages for Rusty, that's for sure. All right. Something in the back of there? More pages?
The air in the visitor center was heavy with an awful smell, as if some rotten drowned thing had crawled up from its grave. Rusty kept coughing blood. My eyes were drawn to the twisted shape of his broken leg. The attack had been vicious. Max whined in his cage. Rusty's eyes were wild with fear and terror. He gasped. "Mr. Wake, it happened just the way it was on that page."
Okay, well, feels like it's not going to go very well at the visitor center here in a minute, but I guess we'll keep heading that way.
The vision left me weak. This was no head injury.
Rusty, hang on! I'm coming!
Please, help me! Anybody? Help me!
Rusty?
Help me! Can you hear me? Anyone? Please help! Help me!
Sorry, gotta pick up a collectible. I'll be there soon.
The visitor center was sturdy, but the impact turned the front of the building into splinters. Rusty was thrown across the lobby like a rag doll and hit the far wall hard. It didn't hurt until he tried to move and saw his leg bend the wrong way. Felt the broken rib stabbing him on the inside. Rusty howled in pain and fear, suddenly afraid to die alone.
Well, that's not good. Coming, Rusty.
Back here! I'm back here! Hey, please help me!
I'm coming. Oh.
Mr. Wake? Oh, hell. It happened just the way it was on that page. I found. Came true. It knew. So dark. It'll come back for me. You must. The lights. In the office. I have the key.
Okay.
Okay, Rusty. Hang on. I'll be right back.
Whatever did this couldn't be far. Rusty had found a page from the manuscript. It would help me understand what had happened.
Wait, I have to cross? I have to go across to turn on the lights? What do you mean? That doesn't make any sense.
The only way to make sure that Rusty was safe was to get the power running and the lights back on.
Okay. Well, it's a good thing I didn't try this door before, because I almost did. Oops. Well, there's a page on the floor, so see how that goes, I guess.
At the last instant, I changed direction and threw myself down. The axe splintered the trunk of a tree. I stumbled into the pool of bright light. My lungs burned. I was too exhausted to move. I tensed as I waited for the killing blow, but it never came. I raised my head. Nothing moved in the darkness beyond. For the moment, bathed in the cold light, I was safe.
So it's got to be in here. Right. Is that ammo? Okay. And batteries. Perfect. Oh!
I was too late. Someone had destroyed the circuit breaker. There was no way to get the lights back on.
Rusty!
The ground was covered with oily patches that looked like liquid darkness.
hunting licenses.
Uh-oh. Aww. I gotta reload. Give me a second. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, that's not good.
Something had torn a mammoth-sized hole in the wall.
Wait, like a mammoth? No, he's still there. Okay. I was like, wait a minute.
Please don't feed the animals.
Obey!
The Park Ranger's instructions.
At all times. Fishing! For those urges of farm. License! Never!
I love that my objective is still return to Rusty.
Approach any other wildlife closer than... Pets must be leashed.
At all times.
Never leave your pet
unattended.
It is
against the law.
To remove any...
Hold on, I gotta reload. Oh, that last shot. Okay, well, doesn't seem like Rusty's gonna be. I keep forgetting the light thing and I like aim. Or I fire as I'm aiming down sights. It's just such a habit. Okay, thanks for the ammo. Alright, I forgot that this game like takes away your equipment every episode. Whatever, regardless. I was like saving all of my good weapons and stuff and then I just didn't need them. Well, I guess I could have used them, but I didn't get to keep them. There's my health back. There's a checkpoint. Hi, Barry.
What the hell was that? I saw from the window. I saw something.
Forget about it, Barry. It's just me going crazy.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. You're not crazy. I wish you were crazy, but you're not crazy. Ow, be careful.
Stay in the cabin. Don't open the door for anyone. I mean it.
Probably missing some collectibles here. Oh, wait, actually. That looks like a flare gun. Oh, this is the right way. Oh, it's not a flare gun. Boo!
In that last instant of consciousness, Rusty thought about Rose. He was older than she was. Rose was barely out of her teens, but she made him feel young and forget what a train wreck his long-dead marriage had been. He still wore the ring. He'd been waiting for her to tell him to take it off. Now she never would.
Alright, well. Let's go. See that and I expect to get a flare gun out of it, but nope, no such luck this time. Maybe they think I don't need it this chapter?
Lover's Peak was at the far end of the nature trail.
What is Moonshine Cave? Absolutely does not seem like we should be going that way. Oh, actually, yes. Okay. I didn't see the sign. We'll get supplies. This place seems terrifying, but hey, let's do it. Not a place I would be a fan of going into in the dark, but what do I know? Okay. Shotgun and flare gun. So that's a positive sign. Probably just keep using the revolver, though. Trying to save my sprinting, but I also want to keep going. Okay. Go ahead and stay on the designated hiking path or whatever the sign was. That's not great. Oh! Oh, I barely saw that guy in time. No, that's the wrong guy. Oh. Ow! Stop it! Messed up a bunch of dodges there. I definitely think putting dodge on the mouse is a lot better choice than what the default was with dodge on, like... Hey, what's down there? Am I supposed to be able to go down there? Alright, I gotta know. I think I saw a manuscript page. I gotta know. Or is this just like a cliff? Yeah, I don't... Oh my god, I almost just stepped off the edge. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna make it that way. We'll come back. Or, well, I guess the game will take us there, probably. Just follow the path. Could have sworn I just saw like a page right here. Yeah, I thought I did.
Nobody in Bright Falls seemed to know where Al was, but Rose, the waitress at the diner, had seen him. From what Barry could tell, Al pretty much fell off the face of the earth when he left the diner. Rose was just the kind of fan that Al hated, but she really tried to help. She was smart too, knew a lot about what was going on in the town, knew a lot about Al, even knew who Barry was. Barry liked her. That was no big surprise. When it came to women, Barry and Al rarely saw eye to eye.
Wait, do we know? Did something happen? Why did the music pick up so much when I... We'll get back on the path. Scary off the path. Okay. Probably missing some collectibles along the way. I don't think... Oh, okay. Well, they're definitely giving me shotguns and stuff, so that's a good sign. Saw those plants and my brain went to Resident Evil for a second there. Wrong game. So this guy's stronger. Oh, I didn't dodge that? Oh no, did I just use... Oh, I almost used my first flashlight battery up. That would have been awkward. Oh, cool. That didn't work. Oh, I needed to dodge that perfectly. Go up the hill. No! Ah, they're so much faster than me. Okay. Oh, crap. Okay, well, first death. At least it was early on. Where's the other guy come from? All right, did a lot better that time. Yeah, I think I can read the sign without pressing the read button on that one. All right. Yeah, let's go ahead and the cinematic dodges are pretty good. The cinematic dodges are pretty great. All right. We got to get going. I can't believe I died. I was trying to get back to the light. Oh, is this the bridge where I saw the page earlier? I think it is. Ow. Oh, did this light go out? It sure did. There it is. Okay. Well, hopefully we will get some extra ammo. Now at max batteries. Another axe again. So I think big guy with axe is the big bad of this chapter, potentially.
I turned the corner, afraid of what the flashlight's beam might reveal. Suddenly, a roughly painted symbol of a torch glowed in the light. Behind it, hidden by a rock, sat a battered metal trunk. It was here for a reason. Packed with supplies, batteries, flares, ammo. Things you need to make it through the darkness of the night. Something left behind by someone who knew what I knew, and more.
Bear? I don't want to fight a bear. Could have been nothing, right? It was not nothing. That guy snuck up on me, though. Where's this guy? Gotta reload my shotgun. See, there's like the stay on your designated trail sign again. What is over? Is there nothing here? Really? That seems weird. All right. Okay, that's where we just came from, so we definitely got to go through this way. Is this going to be locked? Yup. That's not good. Telling you, thermoses should give you additional health. Sorry about my dog barking in the background. Wait, I was still supposed to go that way? My fault. Wasn't going out of my way just for a thermos. Oh, I gotta jump this.
Agent Nightingale didn't want to be in Bright Falls. These little communities revolted him, and he didn't like the trees or the coffee. He now knew that impossible horrors lurked behind the storefronts and smiles.
It's kind of
He
rude.
desperately wanted to turn the car around and just drive until he passed out or ran out of road and booze. But he had a job to do. He had a rider to catch, at any cost.
A rider to catch? Why do you need to catch me? What did I do? I assume you mean Alan Wake, not some other writer that we haven't talked about. But I could be wrong. Nothing can really sneak up behind us because of that, right? So we should be okay there, I think. Alright. Whatever is about to happen here is about to happen, isn't it? Whoa. I'm scared. Take the flashlight. Take the flashlight, Alan. We need it. Hey.
Come on, we gotta get moving. More of them coming. That flashlight's kid stuff. The flares will keep the bastards away.
Who is that? Is that Nightingale?
You can see them too? Hell, of course I see them. Come on, we gotta move.
Why?
Wait.
Because that's the way the story goes.
Yeah, but
let's move.
Why did I lose a bunch of
lost my
batteries?
gun back there.
Oh, I've got a gun. Just keep that light steady on him.
It took a moment, but then I recognized him. He'd been on the ferry when I first arrived here with Alice. He knew my name. We were headed in the direction of Lover's Peak. There was no way this was a coincidence. He was the kidnapper.
Come on, Wake. You better keep up. You set him up, and I'll knock him down, Wake.
Oh, my throwing flares. Oh. Dude, hit your shots, man. What are you doing? Please?
Bring it. That's what I got for you.
My man, I need you to hit some shots now and then. So I lost my batteries and my flares? That seems very intense. My batteries and my guns? Holy. Not yet. There, now shooting. Oh my god, you're so bad. Hit your shots! Finally, this guy. Holy crap. Jump scare. Look at that. It only took you 5 shots to get that guy, so you're moving up.
Lover's Peak. Right up these stairs, Wake. Use the flares from the emergency box to hold them off while I get these boards off.
Give me the gun.
Yeah, no can do, Wake.
Are you kidding? Give me the gun.
No time for back talk. Hold them off, damn it. A little longer. Scare them off. bastards! That'll keep them off us! Just a little longer, I almost got it! Okay, it's open. Move it or lose it. Oh, you feeling better now, Wade? All cozy and safe.
Why is he making fun of me? Making fun of me for standing in the light. Seems pretty rude, Mr. Guy. Are we assuming this is Nightingale? This can't be, right? Doesn't make any sense. Why would this be Nightingale? Alright, well...
This is it, Wake. The last stand. There's more flares here. Get ready. We fight them as long as they keep coming.
Uh-oh.
Give me the goddamn gun! They're coming!
That's not how this goes. Get with the program, Wake.
Yeah, nice of this guy to hit a shot or two. He's on the right there. Oh my god, I saw those shots, dude. You're not even close. Uh-oh. Oh, thank God. Ow! Woo! Okay, this is a weird mission. I am very much just not used to a game just taking my gun away. This is odd. Yeah, sure, it was great.
Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
I knew you were gonna say that. I read it all before. You're a hell of a writer. Congratulations. You're gonna bring about something glorious and terrible once we get you some proper editorial control.
What?
What the hell are you talking about? Where's Alice?
I want the entire manuscript, or she's gonna suffer bad.
You touch her and
Uh-oh. How did I lose? Oh, I got the gun. But no light? Please tell me I have a light. I gotta have a light.
You're gonna give me the manuscript or you'll be sorry. No! Come back here! I swear I'll kill you if you hurt Alice! Do you hear me? Come back here!
Okay.
He had Alice, and he wanted the manuscript.
Sorry, I gotta
On
listen to
more
this.
than one occasion, Alice had tried to explain to me how it felt to be afraid of the dark. To her, darkness wasn't simply the absence of light, but something more tangible than that. It was something you could touch and feel. Worse than that, it was something with a mind of its own, something malicious and malign. For her, things changed when they were wrapped in darkness. They turned into something else, something foreign. And nothing was safe or innocent anymore. I'd never really understood what she meant. Until now. Because he thought it held some magical power. But I had no manuscript to give him. I had to get back to Barry and figure out my next move.
Oh, don't fall off the branch there. Can't speed up as much as I wanted to. Let's get across this thing. I don't like it. There's another page. Saw that guy. Oh! It's not a page. It's a...
It hurt like hell. I was stuck.
I didn't realize bear traps were a thing. Well, that was goofy. Did not... I mean, do I want to... There's so many of them. Okay. That's another one? I mean, I don't really need to go that way, so I don't know why I would risk all the bear traps. Oh god, did I get lost? Oh, okay, I'm good. I saw those things and I assumed they were pages. This is gonna be fun to dodge in and out of these dodging enemies, right? Oh my, why are there so many? Holy crap. I bet you there's like a collectible or something where you're supposed to shoot the cans that are stacked. Is that a thing? Feels like something. I've seen multiple cans stacked like that at this point. I might be wrong. Maybe it's just how they designed it, but... Are we done with the bear trap thing? I'd be fine if we were done with the bear trap thing. Oh, ow. Oh. Uh-oh. No. Oh my goodness. The fast moving guys are tough. Okay. We're just gonna keep going. All right. Uh-oh. I hear footsteps. Don't like it. I don't like it a little bit.
The night had been one desperate situation after another.
Oh, chainsaw time, sure.
Chewed up and spat out. The flashlight was heavy in my hand, and each pull of the trigger sent a painful shock up my arm. But I was finally out of the woods and things were looking up. That's when I heard the chainsaw.
Go ahead and... Oh, that's a different gun. I mean, there's definitely other footsteps. See? Wait, where'd he go? He's... You know what? That way is none of my business. Wrong gun. Once again, wasted the more powerful gun because I forgot it auto-switched. Oh well.
I had heard the plane fall. It made no sense. It was clear that it had just fallen here, but it was very old and obviously hadn't flown in decades. Looking at it sent a shiver down my spine.
But that's not the right way to go. What was that sound? I mean, do I go up to... Like, are you telling me to go up to the plane? Yeah, I sure should. Worth it. Probably. Nothing in the plane. Okay. Wait, where'd the arrow point? Wasn't the arrow pointing to the left? I don't know where you're pointing to, Rock. And when I said left, I very clearly meant right, so ignore that. I am confused. Okay, so that way? There's nothing down here. Is it up? But that's like a dead end. First little area I just don't understand at all. Oh, there it is. Interesting. So what did the arrow have to do with anything? Pointed the wrong direction? Okay, don't use the flare gun. Why is there breathing? Growling and breathing happening right here. We're gonna get out of here, I think. Alright, so we got some things. Wait, what? Okay. That was more confusing than I expected it to be. Wait. There's like significantly more of you? definitely reload. No need to ask, just do it. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. It's so bright. Okay. So I gotta like, oh, I'm stuck on a tree. I gotta go this way. Gotta go this way. Come on, Alan. We're almost there. We're almost to whatever that building is. Audio is pretty good because I could actually hear those guys. What a dodge. Okay. Gotta reload. I don't know how I really got off the path there, but... Right. There's light. We're at this terrifying building. Oh, good, a mill. Whatever bad goes wrong at a sawmill, right? That's what I always say. Oh, boy. Hawk. Okay, well, not sure why that was possible. This time we won't jump because the game got mad and dropped me to my death. More ammo. Sure. Good. Okay. Whoa. Almost stepped off the side. Okay, we got a page.
The logging site was a mess. The modular office had been pushed off the cliff. Deputy Thornton climbed up from the wreckage excited, breathing hard from the exertion. Nobody there. It's weird. Don't you think that's weird? Bored, Mulligan let out a mighty snort. Hell, it's always weird, Thornton. Just a question of sorting out what kind of weird it is this time around.
True. Alright, well. Tried to get it on the way. Didn't really work the way I intended. It's fine.
When Barry saw the darkness attack the visitor center, it made him a believer. The men Al said he'd shot, they hadn't been just locals on crank.
Crank?
Somehow the world had changed. Like the channel had been switched without warning. You think you're watching a sitcom, and you're really watching a horror show. When the birds started attacking the cabin, Barry wasn't surprised. Just terrified.
Yikes. Starting to worry our buddy Barry is not going to be doing that well when we get back. Well, I'll take additional flares. Heck yeah. Take this random thermos. Heck yeah. Well, here goes. What sorts of horrors await? Hey, we did it. The darkness wears her face. Wait, who are you? Darkness wears whose face? Seems like the kind of cabin where I get to watch TV or something. Nope, just pick up a hunting rifle. Interesting. Interesting. We're gonna go ahead and keep the revolver out until it's How do you think we get that page? Do we have to climb? Is this a jumping thing? Apparently. It's definitely one of the ones you don't need.
And the wind picked up as I ran through the forest. I felt the dark presence turning its gaze toward me. Then the moonlight was blotted out by dark shadows that raced violently across the ground, moving too swiftly to be natural. Darkness gathered between the trees and melted again to reveal the taken. No natural path had brought them here.
Alright. Didn't really think that was going to work, but it did. Don't like it. Okay. So up then. Okay. Did it. Did it. Let's hope there's not a lot of big guys left, because keep using all my ammo. All my big guy ammo. Man, this is an even longer chapter than the first one. That is a giant gate. I mean, I guess it's... Well, there's a chainsaw. Okay. I'm about to use up my first battery, I think. Unless I can keep this guy back long enough with that thing. How many flares do I actually have? Oh, he still only took 2 shots with this thing? Wow. Okay. Wait. Oh, man, I'm on my last. Okay, well. I guess if we encounter any more of the really big guys, we fire the flare gun at this point.
Barry?
Ow! The porch is covered with birds. They've got all Hitchcock on me.
Uh-oh.
Stay out of sight. I'm on my way. Don't open the door.
What am I, crazy?
Stay hidden. I'll be there soon. Just make sure you keep the lights on.
Alright, some more ammo would be super cool, I think.
I still had to reach Barry at the cabin, but at least I was out of the woods.
I don't know if that was supposed to be a joke. Not the ammo I wanted more of. That's a little bit hurtful.
I'd have to get the car from the locked garage. It would get me back to Barry faster, and the headlights were a welcome bonus.
So that means we got to find the key. It's very funny that everything is just marked. Wait, what was that? You want me to read the sign? What are you trying to get me to do? Oh. There's a page underneath the...
The FBI agent's command froze me in place. I considered surrender. It was all falling apart anyway. I could give in, let someone else deal with it, but it felt all wrong. Cold instinct, his posture, the way he held the gun. He was no friend. Shots ringing in my ears, I leaped for the hole in the fence and stumbled into the darkness beyond.
Unexpected manuscript page. This... Do not... No. This is not a place to be. Nothing on that TV either? There it is.
A story is not a machine that does what you tell it. A story is a beast with a life of its own. You can create it, shape it, but as the story grows, it starts wanting things of its own. Change one thing and you set off a chain reaction of events that spreads through the whole thing. The characters have to be true to themselves. The events need to follow a logic that fits the story. A single flaw and the magic is gone. The story dies. Alice dies.
You can harm about nature and yourself.
I don't like it. Leave me alone. Coming out? Nope, not coming out. Okay. Probably for the best. Am I supposed to just run him over? I guess so. Sorry. Oh boy. Oh boy. I mean, I don't know why I would stay and fight them. This part definitely feels out of place. in the rest of the game. I sort of get it, but it also just feels kind of odd. I wonder if I'm missing a bunch of pages. Not much I can do about it. Am I supposed to get out? I guess I am. I don't like that sound effect. I don't know what that is.
The flare gun was probably the best weapon I could imagine against the dark things I was facing.
Okay. Leave me alone. Harry!
It was the kidnapper.
You son of a bitch! Where's my wife?
Enough horseplay, Wake. You deliver the manuscript, and you can have your woman back. Simple as that.
I don't... Listen. I'm gonna need time to finish it. I still need to write the ending. I need a week.
It's not done.
I need a week.
2 days. The old Bright Falls coal mine is nearby. You can find it easy, city boy. The main building, there at noon. You bring the manuscript, you'll get your wife. Not, well, get me?
Yes, well, at least it's noon this time instead of midnight. That's the opposite. That's a lot of birds.
Barry had talked about birds over the phone.
Just get inside. We don't need to deal with anything.
Al! Al, I am so glad you're here. A couple of them got in here before I blocked the chimney. This isn't normal. These birds are weird.
It's so weird trying to aim at these. Oh no! Almost used my first battery. Uh-oh. Oh. Defeat the birds.
The only good thing about this goddamn horrible situation is that I'm not allergic to birds. Achoo! Oh, perhaps.
Ow. How many birds do I have to defeat? There's so many birds here.
You can open the
Oh,
door
thank
now.
goodness. I was like, man,
Go on.
running out.
Hey, Al. I'm sorry for thinking you were having a psychotic episode, man.
Okay. That feels like the end of
I sent
episode
Barry
2,
to
right?
town to ask around about a man fitting the kidnapper's description. He'd go through the archives of the local paper. Perhaps he could learn something.
Ooh,
anything about
that was
the
a
island and the
long
cabin that had
episode.
disappeared. The man wanted a manuscript. I had to try to write him one to get Alice back. For me, the supernatural had always been nothing but a metaphor for the human psyche, a tool to use in writing fiction. Now, it was happening for real, and I couldn't put a single word on paper.
That's definitely the end of episode 2.
Barry Wheeler speaking.
This is Rose.
Rose?
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Oh, you sweet, brilliant girl.
Could you and Mr. Wake come get them? I live in the trailer park outside the town.
We'll be there in less than an hour.
I know.
See you soon.
Have a great day. Hope you come back soon. Welcome to the
old dear diner.
Good girl.